Alright, this is day 1, and it's going to occur on February 9th. We're also going to have day 2 today. You either have blocked where both of the days are on the 9th and the 10th, or both days are on the 9th, or both days are on the 10th. This will be confusing to some, but we'll get through this without any problem. Let's go ahead and get started with the notes. Okay, in this, we substitute 4 for x. So this becomes 3 times 4 equal 15. And we're trying to determine if this is correct or not. There it is. And for that reason, we calculate negative 3 times 4 is 12, negative 15. So this is false. How about the second one? Substitute p, we have 4.8 minus 1.7. Alright, fair enough, equal 3.1. Does it? Subtract. 3.1 equals 3.1. So this is true. Okay, the next items, which equation is this has the solution of y equals 6? Well, this one, 3 times negative 6, this equals 18, so that's false. This one is negative 6 minus 2 equal 1. Well, this reduces down to what? You're right, negative 8. So this is false. 10 minus a negative 6. Don't be so careless here. This becomes 16. So this is false. Negative 2 times a negative 6 equals 12. Let's see. Negative times a negative equals 12. 12. This one is true. What about this one down here? Go ahead and start and see who gets done faster. 8 minus 5. That's 3, so this is false. 1.5 times 5. Well, that's not near enough. 5 times 5 is 5. Carry the 2. 5 times 1. That's 75, but you have 1 decimal, so this one's false. This should have been part of our review for the test today, but albeit it wasn't. 2.5 times 5, does it equal 12.5? 5 times 5 is 25. Carry the 2. 5 times 2 is 10, so that's 125. Decimal place. Yep, that one's true. 2.1 plus 5 equals 2.6. 2.1. That would equal 7.1 equal 2.6. That's false. Which model shows 2 equal expressions when the value of x is 6? Well, in this one, this would be 6 and 6. And this over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 12 does not equal 7. This would be 6 and 1, and this would be 4. So that would be false. This would be 6 and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So both of those would be 7. So that one's true. How about that? 6 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would make this 5 and this 5, so it's 10. And this is 12, so that is also false. Go ahead and get started on the check-in, and I'll be back with you in just a moment to show you the answers. Here's the answers. So the answer is C. Okay, now go ahead and get started with the practice, and I'm going to show you that later, but make sure you do the practice. And here are the answers for the practice. Okay. Let's move on to the advanced group. Here is the we'll have the check-in. Go ahead and get started. I think you should be able to do these rather easily. So I'm not even going to have you spend time with me, but we'll go over then the answers here shortly. So go ahead and do the advance notes and the check-in, and I'll be back with you shortly. Here are the answers. This first one is false. If we put that 4 in there, we could first solve for x. That's an advanced feature. Or we can just substitute. And of course, negative 12 does not equal 14 or 15. This one is true. Remember how to add and subtract your decimals. False, 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 true. False, false, true. And down here, the key thing to note is when you're substituting 6 in for x, this becomes 6 and 1, and you count up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6 and 1 and 7, so this one's true. The other ones have their problems of being false. This one down here, 6 and 6. The number up here is 5. The number here is 5. So the total is 10. So 12 and 10 don't equal, and so that one's false. Go ahead and get started with. Okay. So the check-in. Here's the answers for the check-in. Let's see where we can get to the practice. Here's the advanced practice. And I'm going to show you the answers. Here are the answers. And if somebody finds something that is not correct, bring it to my attention. That's the 4. Here's the answers to 6. the value of 3 up here. Oh, I don't seem to have an answer for you. Oh, it's C. This one's the correct one. That one's not. That one's not. That one's not. So there's not 2, there's only 1. Sorry. Only 1. This one's not. This one's not. This one is. This one is not. Okay. The answer here is B. And here the answer is C. Here are the two expressions, A and C. And the answer here is -7, so you'd be putting negative and you put 7 here. Prime factorization of 150 worth placing in there again. So let's go ahead and say it's 3 times 50. Of course, this is 2 times 25. And this is 5 times 5. So first one is 2. There's only one of those. Yeah. 50 divided by 3 is 50. 150 divided by 3 is 50. 2 into 50 goes 25. 5 and 5, so you have 2. And the next number is 3. It's only 1, so you don't need an exponent. And 5 has, so that's why that's the answer. Sorry about the non-showing. Okay.